When big companies act negligently and harm large groups of people, it can appear as if there are few consequences for their actions. They're able to fill the environment with toxins, manufacture dangerous drugs, and put people's lives at risk with little more than a fine as punishment. That's not right, and Ben Crump knows it. The core of Mr. Crump's legal practice is helping everyday Americans get the justice they deserve, even when they're hurt by powerful corporations with vast legal teams. Fortunately, class action lawsuits are a proven way to hold even the most deep-pocketed companies accountable for the damage they cause to regular people. Our attorneys have the skills, experience, and resources to manage a class action lawsuit with favorable outcomes for the plaintiffs. If you've been hurt by one of these big companies, Mr. Crump and his team are prepared to fight back and work to balance the scales of justice once more. Contact him today. What is a class action lawsuit? Instead of just one plaintiff filing an individual lawsuit against a big corporation, class actions allow people harmed by the same company to come together and, using their strength in numbers, file a lawsuit. Class actions are generally filed for claims such as alleged defective products, environmental disasters, employee discrimination, and unlawful business practices. A lead plaintiff will file a lawsuit on behalf of everyone in the group. There is no limit to how many people can join a class action lawsuit, as long as they have the same grievance with the same defendant. They must have issues common to all class members, such as injuries or losses. The Truvada lawsuit is one of the biggest open class action lawsuits of its kind. Victims who suffered injuries from the dangerous drug can either pursue a personal injury lawsuit or join the class action. To bring a pharmaceutical giant to justice is not an easy task, but there is strength in numbers. Another example is the 𝐘𝐨𝐿 water contamination lawsuit. If you are a veteran diagnosed with a serious or deadly condition after being stationed at the Marine Corps base 𝐘𝐨𝐿 between the 1950s to the 1980s, you might have the right to damages. The victims of 𝐘𝐨𝐿 water contamination are entitled to settlements, and, if you qualify, you can monthly compensation or special monthly compensation, available to victims who have suffered the most severe disabilities. How can a class action lawsuit help me? Class actions streamline the legal process, making the lawsuit more efficient than if individual plaintiffs went to trial. The cost of the lawsuit is spread out among the plaintiffs. There are no lawyer fees, and if the case is successful, the attorney is paid out of the recoveries. In some cases, the defendant is entitled to pay the attorney's fees for the plaintiffs. In each class action, the members of the class are represented by class representatives, one or more people who serve as the public face of the class action. The class representative plays an active role in the case and acts as the voice for the entire class action group. This allows the other class members to play a passive role in the case and wait for the outcome of the trial. Ben Crump can help you seek justice. If you have been hurt due to the negligence of a big company, a class action may be your best option to hold that company accountable. Ben Crump is renowned for handling high-profile cases, and he's willing to take on even the most powerful corporations if it's what it takes to get justice for you and the ones you love. Contact him today for assistance with your class action lawsuit today.